see. You have any special moves at all that deal with this? Because I don't know you guys' character sheets.
I don't think so. Let me hurry and check because I'm away from it.
What are you trying to do?
No, I don't really have anything for
Nothing in
it.
particular. Yeah, just trying to sabotage this antenna thing.
Yeah,
Trying to
there's
do.
no real move that I don't think any playbook gets that like inherently deals with that.
Yeah, I think more like action under pressure encompasses that a lot.
Yeah, or
That's what
maybe
I'm thinking. So, what were you saying, Maddie?
I mean the closest thing I can think to is like a net friend. You know, a lot of people from the internet. You roll, contact, blah blah blah, plus charm on a hit.
Oh no.
If you
Available
could
and
connect
helpful.
here right now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like they can fix something, break a code, hack a computer, or you can get special information.
Yeah, you can't contact them right now.
Yeah, I can't.
So I think if you're trying to sabotage it, I think you can try and act under pressure to sabotage it. If you're trying to sabotage it by going and finding the what's it called, the power box, and I mean you can go and just find the power box and turn it off. That's like a minor setback. You don't have to roll for that. That's real easy.
No, I want it to be like
But if you want to ruin this thing,
I want to fucking ruin it, bitch. I want to ruin its life.
then you can try and go to electricity, maybe like reroute the electricity there, and try and overload it. That when they do try to turn it on, it'll just explode.
Yes. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna find
It's
it.
also under a water tower. I'm sure it's drained though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I'm just that guy that's just like, oh yeah, how do you do this thing? It's the water tower. All right.
The water tower is actually full of gasoline.
Yeah, so you
Oh, that was funny. The other face.
as you're over here, when you're kind of looking at this thing, you can see it's like an antenna, but it's like got strange wiring, and it's normal technology, but it's done in a way that you've not seen before. It's not going to cause you any inherent difficulty. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So if you want to go ahead and try and sabotage it, goal to not let them use it. That'll be act under pressure.
Okay.
That way you can at least avoid the fact of the end of the world.
Yeah. 9.
9. So this is so mean. So what you're gonna do is you're sitting there taking out wires and doing this shit. You're doing some electrician level shit, but you're Teddy, right?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing, but you're not trained for this. You've taught yourself. And you make a realization that if you want to fully disable this thing, it has to be grounded. And to connect it so that when it does go off, there's gonna be a shock. So if you want to get this thing to destroy itself, the only way you can do it is if you take a little bit of harm now.
Fuck. How much is a little bit of harm?
1.
1? That would
1
take.
AP.
Oh, that would take me.
Too unstable. I know.
Yeah.
What? I
Stupid bitch.
I know one thing about a character sheet.
Unstable is pussy shit, Maddie. Get like 1 away from dying, then talk to me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do it. I think Teddy to basically like to save the world because it's fucked.
So Teddy's just like wrapped around wires all around. It's just like looks at one, looks at the other. All right, Teddy, if this is how you die.
If we're gonna die. Dude, if this is how we're gonna die, Teddy just fucking pulls the blunt from behind their ear. We're gonna go out high.
All right, I love it. We just see you hit the electricity together, and then you just smoke the whole joint in one go.
Oh my god.
But no, you, just so you know, if you want to do it, I don't know if you've marked it yet or not, but you can mark what is it? Luck to avoid harm. This is only one thing of harm. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah,
But
it's not worth it.
cool.
I'll take the harm. I'm unstable.
So you get shocked, and we got to get that shot of like we get like from the model home. We see on its like shitty security camera, we just see lightning like like over in the by the water tower, and then it kind of calms down, and we see Teddy, like I said, with the fully smoked like joint fall out of their hair with their hair like all staticky up, like, huh, and just fall back.
Poor Teddy.
And I'll make a one harm move on you, which is, hey, fall down.
Sweet.
Which I mean, I could make you, I could make you pass out, but I don't want to take you out that.
It's
But
okay.
it took some time to do this, so yeah, and you're hurt by it, so but Teddy, you saved the world.
Yeah.
even if they get shit off, they have to escape or something. They can't get this out.
I'm a fucking hero.
So, Teddy,
Yeah.
I'll come back to you to see what you want to do next. Right now, you're gonna get worse if you don't get helped. My man, what was it called? I'm dumb. I'm stupid.
Hello.
Here, I would like to offer wish. Thank you, Trevor. I don't know why I forget you. It's like a problem. It's a problem. Here, I would like to wish, if Wish would like to go. Benny, also, you had a scene, but you weren't really doing something. If you want to try and do something too, you can.
Get him, Benny.
Both of y'all, what do you want to do? Offer it up.
Benny is gonna go ahead and read a bad situation.
Yeah, this is definitely a bad situation. If they were just like this much richer, they'd be planning to eat you.
Probably, yep.
Damn it, the plan didn't work. The satellite got destroyed. Well, we can still eat them, can't we? Yeah, sure.
Like, just because the thing failed doesn't mean the cult has to. Guys.
We just need a reason to
Right.
get together and do these. It's like,
Oh no.
They eat me.
oh,
They
He tries to read it. He gets a 3.
All right, buddy.
Remember all that pointing you did
So
about not
Benny,
getting XP?
Oh, I'm loving it, bro.
Benny.
Yeah.
So this is the episode we die. I'll die, right?
I'm fine.
Let me see. The big guy, the sheriff, and you see two others kind of come over. And sheriff kind of says, "Well, I think it's time we brought our little friend here into the mix." And he kind of looks over, and you can kind of see like the face from that this guy, the guy next to him, the person next to him is a woman, and she kind of looks up and she says, "Yes, it's time you met him." And the last one says, "It's time to become a child of Imic." And they grab you by your arms and start to drag you. They take your arms out from under there, and they go to retie your arms, keep you strapped. If you can fight, if you want to fight.
He gonna fight.
Yeah. Then two more guys start coming over and holding you down, and then they start tying you up. Sorry, you failed. And you get picked up as you start getting dragged towards the back, past everybody, towards a dark hallway to a door.
He's just saying, he's like, no, you guys don't want to do this. Seriously, this is a really bad move. My mom finds out what you did, she's gonna kill you.
Oh my. Yep, that fits very well. Fucking Benny. And Benny, you hear the sound of something happening above you as you pass under the stairs. We just hear like heavy metal, like as the fight's happening upstairs.
Oh my god.
And as this is where we transition, as the door opens, before that happens, Wish,
Yellow.
you step into the cellar and you close the door behind you.
Okay.
You can see there's no light in here. I guess you can't see there's no light in here.
Am I gonna hop on the what is it? Read a bad situation bandwagon? Let me see.
Try
I
it.
mean,
Everyone else
read a bad
failed.
situation is literally when someone from the audience is just like, "Hey, don't be a dumb bitch.
Don't be
He's
dumb.
in there.
Should
You know
notice
he's in there. You know he's in there."
Oh shit. Okay. I just really don't. Because if I get a 6 or below, it's just gonna make shit worse.
My main question is, do you turn on a light, or you just keep it dark, like a
I'm gonna try to
flashlight?
use magic and get night vision.
Okay, that worked just fine last time.
Shut up. My +3 weird can't fail me 2 times in a row, right?
Don't say things like that.
Yeah.
All right, you're able to cast the night vision, cat eyes, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
So he closes his eyes. He strikes a couple of poses really, like slowly, so he doesn't make too much noise in his armor. And then as they light up, a ghost kind of goes inside him and it possesses his sense of sight, so he gets ghost vision.
So you got like those blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look, you see you're in a dank cellar, and it's like you look, and like as your eyes adjust, you see maybe 5 feet away from you a decomposing dead body.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
I don't look shocked or anything.
Yeah, you see it. You see it. The man, it's an older man, and he has a grocery clerk. Not grocery clerk. He has like a bank teller kind of looking suit on, and he has like a name tag that says Mr. Richmond.
And then I get to do something from investigate a mystery, and I also have +1 forward.
From magic.
Yep.
Nice.
If I successfully do magic, I get +1. Anytime I use magic, I get to investigate
Yeah.
a mystery.
Do you want to ask a question about that?
Yeah. What happened here?
You assume that this is Joy's husband.
Oh.
He's not dead for a while. He's dead very recently. He still smells. And it says his name is Mr. Richmond. Earlier she said I had to get home to my husband.
Damn.
Stabby.
She killed him.
I cut back to the whole thing of, well, if you don't kill someone and they kill 10,000 people, then doesn't that mean those 10,000 lives are on your hands?
And then you hear the distinct sound of a television turning on
Oh fuck, bitch. That blew you.
as light fills the room.
Oh shit! Like the lights are turning on, or light from the television is filling the room.
Light from the television. And let me show you what you see.
Oh no! What am I to see? Oh.
So one of the middle televisions starts, and you see that guy right there?
That's what's his face.
It is. as you see the TV kind of turns on. Yeah, basically you see like a TV broadcast station in the cellar, and you can see cables around. And that with that light on, you kind of have to like look away, but you have control of.
Which
Dude,
who
just
has
ask Cable to
the
help you.
spearphone box thing that we're supposed to trap it in?
Lucas and Atticus have that.
Yep.
Okay.
And as you look at this, you make the realization that this might be the bound object. And there's no response. There's no like noise coming from the TV. Just turns on. It's like you hear that noise. And it's just you in this room.
Shit, I gotta go get them.
And then the door opens, and you see light coming in from above.
The cellar door behind me opens?
No, the across from you that you
Oh.
imagine leads into the house.
Okay.
And you hear voices. You hear Benny's voice.
Oh shit.
You hear the tail end of Benny saying, "If my mom finds out about this,
She's gonna kill you.
Can't fight human.
And then you hear the sounds of two men kind of like as you see them. What do you do? What do you do?
I
You're
back
heading-
up the cellar.
You're leaving the cellar?
Yep. I have to go get Atticus and what's his face? Atticus and Lucas. Because they got your phone.
Yeah, and as you go to move, and you hear in your head like it's coming from the TV. Stay a little while longer. My children aren't that mean. So, you can do it or not. It's your decision.
Oh shit, but oh god. I don't fight people!
It's a very bad thing he's telling you to do, but he's
leave.
trying to get you to stay. Okay, you go.
God damn it.
1 second, because I don't know if you just go.
Man, if only you just did one of the things, man. I feel like keeping that 2 holds gonna suck for you
It
down the
is.
line.
It's gonna be terrible, but I don't fight people, and I don't want to rat out my friend. I might have, but Teddy didn't really press too hard on that.
Reasonable.
Well, yeah, we had a time crunch, so
Yeah.
What weapon do you have right now?
I have all my weapons. I'm decked. I have my silver knife, I have my regular sword, and then I have my big sword, and then I have my magnum.
Yeah, as you go up the steps in the cellar, and you like react, and you say, you basically, I'm going. You feel a kind of like all over encompassing kind of pain, and you hear what was it called? The as you get up, the doors close behind you, and actually, this is what happens. You lose 1 hold as you refuse the order, and when you go up, turn around, and then you kick in the cellar door, making it unusable.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's one thing.
that just means I'm gonna have to bust it open when we come back down.
Yeah, and you get the tail end of, if only people would just play along.
Up the lattice I go.
You lost 1 hold. Good for you for being independent. It doesn't like when you don't listen.
I don't like when it doesn't like what I do. That scares me.
Yeah. with one hold, your friend turned into brain mush.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
So where do you go?
I'm going up
You're
the
free to
lattice.
move. Yeah, nobody knows you're there, so you're free. So you start running over.
Yeah.
Okay, Benny, you're being led down the stairs, and you see this strange old broadcasting. You see like wires. You feel yourself being left over wires, and then you see the light. Actually, no, one of them has a candle, and he kind of like sets it down, and you can see it light up this old broadcasting station.
Oh, nice. Retro. Cool. What are you gonna turn me into like data waves or something? Use 5G on me?
Yeah, and the sheriff says, "Shut up, kid.
No.
You don't appreciate good technology. This is when things work the way they were supposed to."
Benny, you don't even know what a smartphone is.
And he goes, "I know what those devil's tools are."
Oh, just call me El Diablito then. 'Cause that shit's good.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you and your weird humor. I don't understand you people.
What am I getting in your mind?
What do you mean, you people?
You're gonna get fixed, Mr. Manfred. Heal you. Sit right here."
I haven't even
As
used them yet.
they sit you down in a chair they pull up,
I got that, Jared. You're funny.
and they tie your arms to the back of the chair,
You know,
and
whenever you tie a kid to the back of a chair, you gotta stop and think to yourself, am I the bad guy?
Am I a bad?
yeah, and he like stops and he like looks at you, and he says, "I stopped thinking about what I did to you and what your people have done since you've got in here.
Well, okay, I'm starting to think this is a race. thing.
It's not.
Like-
You can add things to it. Your people. Yeah. Sorry. Let me make it better. You and your meddling kids.
Hey!
There we go.
There we go.
That is better. You and you meddling kids have not stopped harming our town ever since people started coming in." And he kind of says, he kind of points at you, uh, and he says, "That's what's wrong, and that's why we're gonna fix this. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the one who shot an innocent man."
I didn't shoot an innocent man. In fact,
Teddy
there were
did.
2 deaths by the time I got here.
And he looks and he says, "Your God's definition of innocence does not fit reality."
My
And he
God.
steps forward and he says, "But you'll learn." And he clicks a button on the broadcasting thing.
Bitch, I'm an atheist.
Me ma's the religious.
Yeah, and you can see the two others that are with you aren't as like, this guy's like hardcore on whatever the fuck his agenda is.
He
And
just
he's-
looks at them. Right guy's like, oh, yeah, whatever you say, Terry.
Yeah, exactly. The other one of them is just like, "Mm," and the chick is kind of like whispering to him, just watching. And he kind of
Are we
like,
the bad guys?
and he walks over, and he says, "We'll be back. You do your time in here, and I'm sure it'll be more agreeable. Then you can have some pizza rolls, like a good kid."
You know, I'll get out of here. My friends will save me. I'll kick your ass, take down your god, and then I'm gonna enjoy those pizza rolls.
As he like holds his, and you can see him walking slow, in the chest, so he's not fast. So he starts walking up, and the other two kind of like look at you. And the last person to stay there is the woman, and she just kind of looks at you. You can't see her face; you just see like the bottom half of her mouth. And then she turns and walks. And then you hear the da-na-na-na.
And as the thing starts up, Benny's just gonna say one last thing as loud as he can. He's like, you know, brainwashing a kid is what the Nazis did!
I love Benny. Benny is me. I love you so much. I would never stop. All right, back to the fight. Atticus, what are you doing?
knocking him the ever living fuck out with my shotgun.
All right, you want to kick some ass?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
You try to put me to sleep, I'm gonna put him to sleep, but not permanently.
I'm gonna put him to sleep, bitch.
Would my +1 forward still count?
I think it counts for the whole situation.
Yeah. Okay, cool. A 9? I'll take it.
All right, so on a 9, I think you trade harm. You exchange harm. Kick some ass.
Yeah,
Fight,
inflicting
kick
harm
some
on
ass.
each other.
Yeah, you inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm is based on the established dangers of the game. He's pulling up his bow as you're pulling up your shotgun. It usually means you inflict the harm rating of your weapon 10 plus. You choose one extra. So you just hit each other. All right. So you lift up your shotgun, and let's make this cool, right? Because you guys are both trained badasses. So you lift up your shotgun, and he sticks the end of his bow in the barrel of your shotgun and flips it up. And what do you do in response to that?
He would use the flip up pressure to roll away from maybe initial first shot and pull up the shotgun again.
Nice. And when you do that, he dives over the bed and gets kind of leans over it and goes to shoot the arrow by you, and it goes right in front of your face by the wall. What do? You just take a shot?
Yeah, he would stand up knowing he's got armor underneath that suit of his and take a shot.
You take a shot, and that kind of like goes over. You think you maybe got him, and then he flips the bed up as he runs at you with it. And as he kind of like pushes you against the wall, you have like the shotgun up against you. What do you do to push him back?
He would use one leg against the wall and uses his knee to kind of shove one end of the frame towards him to get him off of him.
All right, yeah, and it kind of flips forward, so he has to kind of do a roll over it as you get off of the. You pull back, you do a shotgun. He pulls up, he does the bow as you both hit each other. So he's doing 4 harm.
Yeah, I'm doing 3, so I'm taking 2 harm.
He has an enchanted bow, so it has 1 piercing, so it goes through 1 arm, 1 armor.
Damn, fuck.
He has a very good bow. He was prepared to kill you.
God damn.
He also has 2 armor.
Alrighty, so I inflict 1 harm on him, and he does 3 harm to me.
So what that looks like, I think, is you shoot and it blasts the bullets up against his side, but it catches like the side of his face, and he's gonna fucking hate that. It's perfect Lucas face. So like catches him in the face, and he's like, "Rah!" And he like shoots, and the bow hits you in the shoulder, and it knocks you back into the wall.
Wait,
Like the
I'm
force
sorry.
of it.
I zoned out for a little bit. Was I right about Lucas?
Yes, you were.
Motherfucker!
Wait, what?
Lucas is fighting Atticus right now.
Yeah.
Lucas is evil.
I told you he's the devil on his shoulder.
No, I think he might just be brainwashed.
No, I think he's evil.
No, it's the devil on his shoulder.
So, yeah, so it happens as he gets blasted back and kind of like rolls back and like covers his face as he's trying to like look up at you, but you get hit, and then you get hit with it, and the force of the magic lifts you up and slams you into the wall as the wall kind of breaks in behind you, and you have like the arrow like deep in your shoulder.
So, seeing how this is going, he has millions more firepower than Atticus does. So, I think the force from being like thrown against the wall with the arrow on his shoulder makes his iris expand to like almost his entire eye, and he's trying to keep the monster in, and he looks him in the eyes.
What is your? Let me look at it real quick.
Yeah, mental dominion.
So Dominion. What is real quick?
That's under the monster.
Yeah, it's under monster. Here, I'll just put it in.
He's not a normal human.
I don't know.
Not anymore.
What?
So I'm just gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's technically a monster? Because that's kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, with it being controlled, he's still a normal human.
He's not controlled. Lucas
He's
is
technically a
working-
hunter.
Lucas is he's not. He's a hunter. Like he's not a normal human.
Normal
Yeah,
human
Lucas-
means like civilian.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take it away from you. I promise, Brooks. This guy is different. This guy is another level.
All right. That does not
Guy,
happen.
you're dealing with someone. Yeah, you're dealing with someone that's not who he said he was.
Wait, if it's a monster, that means I get a book him.
He's
All right. So
not a monster though.
He's a hunter. Yeah.
Ah, he's a monster.
Yeah, based on your morals, yes.
Yay!
But he doesn't have. Yeah, he's not a normal human. So, what do you want to do instead?
disengage.
I'll not make you get fucked over by that. But you
Yeah,
have that realization.
He is not facing this thing alone. He is disengaging. He is
Come
getting
to
out of
me,
there.
friend. We team together.
So he's going
Where
back.
do you-
He's going back out of the terrace or whatever it's called.
That's right.
You're jumping through the front. You're just jumping through going through the doors. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and what's it called? Act under pressure to get away from him.
Because Atticus knows his strengths. He's not winning that fight.
Yeah. I promise. Yeah, I promise you.
Together.
I'm not a shitty guy who's just like every time monster. I promise.
No worries, no worries. Like I don't know what that person is like yet in this story, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Don't worry, we will take care of him together. And if it turns out to be a monster, see, that's the whole thing. I'm waiting for this vampire's like kicking my ass, and then it
Alright.
it extracts its fangs. I'm like, wait, so you're a monster?
This
Oh,
is an easy one, Brooks. You realize that in the tussle, the object is on his side. You can get out, but that means he's with it. You don't know what he'll do with it, or if he'll chase you. You don't know.
So scratch that. We're not running away. That is way too important.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
shit.
basically what this looks like is he hits you in the shoulder, and then you like look at him, and he looks at you, and he try to use your eyes, and he looks at you, and he gives you like a smile, unsettles you, as he says, "No, Atticus. I know about you and your agency's little tricks. It's not gonna work on me."
How
And
do
then
you
you-
censor yourself from the you people?
I know. I don't mean to say it. I'm not racist.
you're not racist. You're the
promise.
character is.
I promise. I don't know why. It's like the first thing that comes to my brain when I say like a group. My bad. I'll work on it.
That's not inherently racist. I just like giving you shit.
It's easy. And he looks at you. I know about. Yeah, he said I know about your agency's tricks. And he like looks at you, and kind of like, but he keeps the bow up. He has like an arrow in it, and you have it in your shoulder. So you're not like stuck to the wall. You're strong enough to be like yank, but it hurts, and you could feel the magic in it. You like burn your wound.
I'm looking at my moves. I'm looking at them.
So yeah, you make that realization that like you're like you look, you see that thing, and you're like shit, and you decide to stay. You know. And he says, yeah, Lucas kind of looks to you, and he says, you know, I thought you'd be on to me a little more. You were one of the top people in the class.
And Atticus says, "Well, I admit I let my guard down after hanging out with this group for so long."
And there's your first mistake. You never let your guard down. That's how hunters survive.
So
And he looks like he's looking at the
okay.
doors downstairs.
So and Atticus says, "Well, you just made that mistake. You gave me time to do this." And he's gonna use magic.
Okay,
He's
what are you gonna
gonna
do?
his effect to do one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Hell yeah. What is that?
So while he was talking, one of his tattoos had floated off and gone to his legs, and he is enhancing his leg. It's kind of like think of it as like what was it?
Speed.
Yes, speed. Going full speed build. I like to think of it as like boots almost.
What are you trying to do?
He's
Get the
trying
thing?
to go as fast as he can to take the thing back from him.
All right, so seize the thing. Grab the thing. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. He's
Get the
dude,
spirit phone.
he's just going so fast that he would not expect it.
All right, yeah. So you do fucking one of those Witcher spells things that you're like gone. And like while you're standing there, you can go ahead and attempt to do that. And you can get the sense that like, I mean, he could have killed you right there. He could have just went one in the head.
True.
But use your magic, do your shit, get that shit, get the leverage. You need that advantage. You don't. Atticus doesn't need to be
Spend a
the
luck
bottom.
point.
Okay,
Oh my-
good. All right.
Oh,
So as you're going to, I think what this looks like is as you're going to draw the symbol, you get like in this moment of like adrenaline, panic, trying to resolve what you need to do, betrayal, a bunch of emotions kind of bubbling up. Um, what flashback to your mother do you have here that pushes you along to do this?
So this is a scene of the first time he stood up to his mom. It was, I think, when he was around like 6 or 7, and we kind of have a flashback to that morning where his mom like, "All right, now do the dishes, do this, do that," and he's just, he seems like he's trying to stop from doing it, but he's like forced to do it.
did your
And
mom have that dominance power and she used it on you?
and when it gets to the point where they have a family pet, and the pet bites the mother,
Kill it.
and she's like, "Oh, get this disgusting thing out of here." Knew we shouldn't have taken this thing in from the street. And he's standing at the edge of the house, like holding. I think it makes sense as a cat, holding the cat
Think of the rat.
as
Oh yeah, because the fucking pupils. I like it.
yep.
Yeah, hyper
And
aware.
the cat looks up back at him and meows, and he's standing there shaking because his body wants to just throw the cat on the street. And looking at the cat's eyes and back at him, he can see himself scared as he finally he's like, "No, I'm not doing this. I can't leave this thing to die."
And then as that happens, you like turn, and we don't get the conclusion from that story. We cut to right back when you finish the spell, and then we see you like, and like time like goes slow as you go, and start running towards the thing, to grab it, uh, and you rush forward. Roll as before he's even turned the bow, like pulled it down to turn it. You're already at the thing. And as you like kind of like grab it up, you turn, and what's it called? Wish.
Yellow.
You this happens as actually you turn, and we get that like you turn towards the door, and that's the shot we cut on to you. Uh, so we don't know what happens in the room immediately after that, but we will see that in a second. Um, as Lucas looks at you like, what the like not even coming out of his mouth, and Wish,
Yellow.
you're climbing up the lattice,
Yeah.
rushing because you just barely got away and you don't want anything else to happen. You climb up the lattice, and as you do, you hear the distinct sound of a shotgun blast inside the room.
Go fast.
And you run around the corner, and then as you run up to the door, you hear quietly, like as you run up to it, you hear the voice of Lucas talking. Do you stop or you just run in?
Running. I think they're in trouble.
So you before you like hear it barely, and you run in, and just as you run in, Atticus, you've grabbed the bag on the other side. Lucas is turning the bow towards you, then turns it towards the door. Wish, what do you do?
I think he's on edge, like he thinks I'm the enemy, and so I look at him. It's downstairs.
And
No, he's. Go ahead.
Lucas, I'd say yeah. Lucas says, "All right," and he turns and he starts going towards the door.
No, he's not friendly. He's not friendly.
And he turns. Lucas turns back at you. What?
And I look at both of them confused.
I have an arrow wound in me. He shot me with his bow. He's not one of us.
I look at Lucas.
There's an arrow on the ground, and you did hear shotguns. And Lucas looks to you, and he says, "I just broke him out of that. He still has the thing in his mind."
Fuck! Oh no! Raya! How do I deal with this social problem?
Oh, don't worry, Atticus got you. Attack him. That's his order.
Oh,
Oh no, that's so bad, Atticus.
No, I don't hurt
shit.
people.
Fuck!
He doesn't hurt people, Atticus.
Yep. Well, no, you don't have to do it. You can choose to do it and get experience, or not do it at all.
Okay, you can control yourself. Yeah, you've done it before, but you know that Atticus tried to do it.
Oh my god!
Atticus, you might have just tipped your fucking hand, bro.
No, yeah, he's high on edge. He doesn't trust anyone right now.
What is it? You may spend your hold on them, and regular people fire orders. Hunters can choose whether they do or not. If they do that,
I just want to raise my hand and say thank you, everybody, for playing along, because I knew people were suspicious of Lucas at first.
okay. So Trevor
You
was
hate my new NPCs, but still.
Trevor was very sus, but I got so into character that I just totally forgot.
No, Atticus didn't want to ruin the whole group morale thing.
Yeah, like off the first session I was on edge, and then by the time the second session came around, so Wish, like being a beta, that I wasn't even suspicious of him.
I was looking for opportunities to show him be traitorous, but every time it's just better for him to help you guys what he wants. Like,
What do you mean? He's not a traitor. He's under mind control.
Both Benny and
So
Jared
what
did
this looks
not
like when he
expect
gives you the
anything.
order, his eyes are completely black, and he's staring you right in the face.
you say Benny didn't?
Both
Benny
Benny
didn't
and
trust my
Jared did not expect anything.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll
Oh.
take it.
yeah. No, I had
to be a good guy.
yeah. I tried to have Teddy kind of investigate him and stuff like that, interrogate him, because I honestly expected something. But then like Teddy got their own shit fucked up with them, so it
And
got wrapped up.
are you a good person? I haven't shot and killed someone yet. Fuck you. Yeah, you say that. No. I don't hurt people. Yeah, so
Lucas is looking at you with his puppy dog eyes, like,
he shut down.
and
They're stuttering, speechless.
Lucas looks at you and he says, "You're fine now. We could kill them. Come on." He's just looking right in your eyes, Atticus. No fucking care.
Wait, he says kill them?
No, he not killed them. He's like, we can stop them. That's what.
Okay. Good.
Kill them with me.
Yeah. Okay. I like to know those little specifics.
He wouldn't say kill them. He's
Yeah.
trying to lie. He's
Yeah,
not dumb.
Yeah, we can solve him. Yeah, yeah. So he's still there stuttering. Yeah, if he said kill
Lucas
us.
is better at it than me.
Yeah,
Just like you guys are better at it than like your characters are better at certain things. Yeah.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, so I'm there stuttering a mess as I'm like looking at Lucas and then like real fucked up. Like if like what the fuck Atticus just told me to do, and if that was the brain thing controlling Atticus or what. Oh, the only thing that comes out of his mouth as he's looking at him, Nebraska.
Idiot.
Lucas was there when you made that up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks at you, Nebraska. And,
We've
he
already
looks, and
proven.
Atticus looks at you. Yeah.
It's downstairs.
Oh, Atticus has a point. I heard it. Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, no worries. And
My
Atticus is
bad.
like, you already know it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, that's just him being fucked.
Oh no, that's what Atticus says. He's
Uh-oh.
like, my eyes wouldn't work on him. If you want to trust him, do it. I'm gonna finish this job. As he walks by you.
Downstairs. Wait, cellar.
Yeah, and Lucas comes up, and Atticus, do you rush to the door?
Yeah, he's trying to get out of there now.
Yeah, Lucas opens the door for you.
That asshole.
Despicable as he walks by him.
Yeah, and Lucas turns, walks over to you. Blah. Wish. I did it again. He walks up to you, Wish,
That's
and
weird.
he says, yeah, and he says, and he's just like, hey, come on, get together. I know this shook us, but you're a good team. All I've seen is you guys work together. We can do this.
Okay. Oh, we got the things downstairs. We have the box.
And he gives you like, you found it? All right. And he like gives you like a look, and he says, I don't know if he's completely not under control.
What'd he say?
It's like I don't know if he stopped the control. He like Lucas talks about Atticus.
Yeah. I don't.
He says he attacked me, but it didn't hurt me. I'm fine.
If we finish the job, maybe he'll go back.
You can see like he has some shot in his face, like a shotgun blast.
Yeah, he's fucked. He's real messed up. Yeah, he mutters. He just if we finish the job, maybe he'll go back.
He nods, and I said, hey, and he looks at you and he says, take a second. Me and Atticus got this. Check on Teddy. I haven't heard anything.
Oh shit! And I bolt outside.
And he smiles and turns around and starts to run at Atticus.
What
Yep.
an awful character.
Well, it's
See,
okay. Teddy did their job.
I can protect you from him, but I won't attack. But then
You're a
he's
dead
just
bean.
like, hey, your other friend. And I'm like, oh shit, my other friend.
Oh yeah, Atticus is high on emotion and remembering that scene.
Yeah.
So, Benny.
See, the ultimate wake-up call is just Benny being like, hey, so he's a bad guy. And I'm like, okay.
I could barely hear you, Jared.
No, it's okay. I was just standing up.
Oh, okay. Cool, yeah. So, this television comes on. And I have a question. It's the question of the day.
Okay.
What is your innermost desire, fear, urge?
Desire and fear?
Either one. Desire, fear, or urge. One of the three. Something that your character holds deep and doesn't share. Because he would be ashamed.
Okay. He's got hard abandonment issues. His
Teddy relates.
dad left his dad left the family, and Benny before that would always try and get on his good side, and it didn't work.
Okay.
So, in a way, that's why he always tries to be like friends with everyone. That's why he always tries to do the
Gets on everybody's good side.
gets on everyone's good side, because he knows that for a lot of people it will work. And hopefully one day, if he gets good enough at it, he can find his dad and talk him back into his life.
Oh fuck.
That's so sad. All right, got it. I understand. That's one of those like I don't. It's one of those hopes that everybody, like every kid has, but doesn't talk about.
Yeah.
If I'm good enough, Dad'll love me.
Yo.
All right, so so you're sitting here as they leave you, and the show begins to play, and it says, "Mr. Manfred Immick's Healing Hour," and it does the like trumpet beginning, and it says, "Hello there. You prefer Benny, right?
Benny Brave. Do your research.
Benny Brave. Such a brave young man. Brave enough to go out in the world all alone. Not without his friends." He like points at you.
All right. Some research.
What those friends? They aren't family though.
Fucker. I'll marry this bitch ass.
Family's different. And he like puts his hand on his chest. Family's blood.
Not for me.
And he gives you a smile and he's like, "Oh, I know. It's been a long road. But," and he says, "you're fine the way you are, Brave. You don't need to impress anyone."
So he's supposed to not. It's supposed to be the Nazi rehabilitation thing.
For a second, I thought Jared was talking, and then I realized.
Huh?
I
And-
legit thought Jerry was still talking.
Yeah, and then he says, and he like goes to open his mouth, and it like cuts, and it says, "You're very funny.
Thanks, I try.
History too. You're a smart one. I
What, the
think you tried
Nazis?
to
I
play
feel like
you're
everyone
not."
knows that.
And he cuts. "I don't know what that is, but I've been taught recently that the world's changed. In my
Oh, you're the
absence."
monster.
Shut up, Benny.
And says, "Such an ugly word." And it cuts again. "Such an ugly word. I don't like such connotations, but you do hang with the likes of that boy."
Well, I don't like being
Just doesn't know how to
brainwashed, but
listen.
here you are.
And kind of like looks down.
Sorry,
he
I keep
says-
interrupting.
"No, you're good. This is what Benny would do. Brave person." And he like looks down, and he looks back up, and he says, "Benny Brave." And his eyes are the like kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And he says, he's gonna say some fucked up dumb shit that's super cheesy, but he's gonna say it. And he says, "No matter how hard you try, you will never be enough. He's never coming home. You can trick yourself, you can save people, you can fight monsters, you can fight what you think makes you brave. But he left you because you're not anything worth being around."
Oof.
Damn.
And now roll cool.
What a dick.
Now roll what?
Cool.
Cool. Just a straight cool?
Yep.
Alright.
Plus Coolio.
Fuck you!
Benny motherfucking Brave.
Fuck you!
Oh, damn. Benny's
That's
too
actually
That's a white asshole.
gotta look what happens.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Benny, mother.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I wasn't worried.
And he just looks around. He's like, Who?
No, my name's Miguel.
He says
So-
all of them. He's like, "Who are you
On
talking
a 10,
about?"
on a 10 plus, you still hold 1. But as we're at the end of the mystery, he can't give you orders. 1 pushes on your urges. If he has 2 hold, he can give you a direct order.
Gotcha.
So right now, you are you kind of feel that it hits you hard what he says, even if it's like, no, come on, Benny can take that shit. Benny's taking worse. But it cuts somewhere deep, and you feel it in your head, that whining kind of noise, as you kind of like open your eyes again, realizing that they were closed, and you hear the dun 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 as the TV just turns off and you're in the dark.
And Benny's just gonna go. Was that supposed to hurt?
Oh,
It didn't.
Poor Benny. Baby Benny.
No, Benny, stop. No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's no response. You just
Mm.
kind of like talking to an empty cellar.
And then, like, I imagine it cuts after this, but he's just gonna like, as like, I imagine the camera zooming out, and he's just gonna go, "Pinche pendejo."
And we cut. Yep. As you hear the sounds of probably crashing upstairs. Atticus, you bolt out of the room. Where do you go?
He goes downstairs to see what's going on. Not like
So
the
you-
cellar, but like downstairs.
You open the door. Do you open it very loud? Like, actually, it's not, you run out. The door's been open for you. I remember. You run out. And as you run out, you run down the stairs, and people look up at you in your outfit with your weapons and your case on you. And all the people in robes look at you, and there's like a split second where like there's like nice like Katy Perry firework playing or something like that. And it's like soft tone, so it doesn't bother anybody's conversation. And then they all kind of look up with the wine and cheese, and you're there on the steps, and then they all throw it down and pull out daggers.
so white.
And then and as that happens, someone like runs, and they run into the radio, and it flips it, and suddenly it just switches the song to ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz.
Oh my god.
And yeah, the girl in the back said, everyone attacks it, ballroom blitz. That starts going on. And Atticus, what do you want to do as you turn around and you see Lucas at the top of the steps with a smile?
Oh, I hate him. I hate him so much.
Just come talk to me calmly and tell me he's bad boy.
There's no calm whenever I just got shot with a fucking arrow of pain.
Eh,
Uh,
it only hurts the first time.
Yeah, and Lucas kind of looks at you and he's like, come on, Atticus. You're not looking too good. Just hand it over. Your friends are gone.
he's gonna try and assess a bad situation.
Okay.
It doesn't fucking matter.
So he says this, and he like walks a step down, and he says, "We're surrounded by neighborhood watch. All of them listen to Emic. It's over. It's better if you just welcome the new world order, man. Be a
Oh,
lot
you
easier."
can't get a name?
That's just what everybody calls it.
I know, but still, it's funny.
And Lucas kind of looks at you and he goes, I don't really run with these wackos. So you can make a decision. You and me can kill all these dumbass suburban people. And I leave with the spirit fun. Or we kill you here. And you see everybody's like whispering to each other, like, what did you just say?
Why is he not on our side? No, he's not.
Nope.
He's just
Wait.
lying, right?
Killing
Right?
children? What? We are the bad guys.
I'm thinking.
He's like, your order likes to capture things. It's never getting out. Where I'm taking it.